What is up, guys? We're playing Minecraft and Creative. We're going to teach you one thing that nobody else will teach you. As far as I know, no one has taught anybody this, but there might be somebody, some YouTuber or whatever. Today, we're actually going to build our water underground, under the water, actually, to be honest. So, the first thing you need is water. It might sound stupid as crap, but the first thing you need is water. I know that's like the craziest, yes. But you need a certain spot of water. You don't want it like this deep where you like keep going down and you just drown. You don't have time to get to the surface. You need about like a small amount. You don't need it that big. So probably somewhere around here. Yeah, right back here, I think. Hold on, let me see if it goes any deeper. No, about right back here. Yeah. So the first thing you want to do is you definitely want to be in creative. Yeah, definitely want to be in creative. You don't want to be in survival, dude. If you were in survival, you'd drown while you're trying to do this. First, you want to get the ground leveled where you're about to build your house. See, this is pretty deep, to be honest. You want to get it like this. You want to keep it up until it gets, you want to get your ground organized and leveled. Look at that. So here's the deal. You know what? Holy crap, that was loud when I came up. What is that? Wait, they got shelves? How the heck did I miss that? They got different color. I knew they had different color lightning rods, but like they added shelves in there. I mind blown. And they had copper nuggets. What the? I've missed so much in freaking Minecraft. Like I saw like they added new stuff, but I missed like so much of their stuff that they just added. Wait, copper golem statues? Holy crap, dude, they have that too? Dang, I missed that too. I knew they had lanterns. They upgraded the lanterns, which was like super amazing. But I did not know they added so much other stuff. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm mind blown. I knew the dyes were different. They changed the dyes from the way it was. I knew that. And they upgraded the weapons. Oh, no way, guys. You can actually build a copper shovel? Wait, and an axe? And a sword? And armor? Dude, we gotta try this out, guys. We're gonna go all copper. Since we're in creative, we don't actually like have to like, no, build it and stuff. So like we're cheating. I know, cheating. Shame on us. I didn't know about that. Like, my mind is blown right now. I didn't realize they had that. Like, I knew they had some other stuff, but I did not know. I knew they had the saddles. I knew they had bags. I knew they had the armor for the wolves and stuff like that. But I didn't know they had copper. Whoever said to introduce copper armor, dude, they upgraded the chest, dude. You can have copper chest. I want to look at this. I want to look at this. Oh, dude, that looks so sick. Dude, that looks so sick. Let me see these shelves. I didn't realize they had a shelf. Wait, what can you put in the shelves? Hold on, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna see something. I wanna see if you can put like a book in the shelf and then like return, like you put a book. Wait, if this works, this is gonna mind blown my head. Oh, dude, that is so cool. Let me see if we can get one. Oh my gosh. Blown. That is so cool. Suspicious sand, suspicious gravel. What is so suspicious about this? I want to see something. I want to see something. Poor cow. I know. Wait, so like if you drop some one, it can drop like multiple? That is so suspicious. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. It actually deals with a name. I know I'm like not even explaining how to build it underwater. I'm just like shocked of how much cool stuff they added. What else have they added that I missed? Well, I knew they built that. Wait, and I knew they did a copper trapdoors and all that copper is upgraded with that. They didn't do copper on these. I don't think they can do copper on that. I think that's why they didn't do it. Yeah, I don't think they could. But that is shocked. Even the glisten redstone bricks, dude. That is amazing. Dude, I am shocked at what Minecraft. Give a big shoot out to Minecraft, dude. That is crazy. They've just added. They blew my mind like crazy, guys. Well, like, I didn't know they had the white wood here, the pale oak wood. I did not know that until I logged in today. Like, I'm, like, shocked. Because they always come out with some crazy updates. Like, sometimes there's, like, some weird updates, and you're like, it's not that great. Because their updates, sometimes just don't blow your mind. But this blew my mind. Armor that is copper. Dang it, I knew I forgot something. I forgot the pants. I want to see myself. I want to see myself like that. Dude, guys. I look so cool. Dude, alright. Let's get back to building. Alright. Sorry, guys. I just got distracted. I did not know about that stuff. That's so cool. Alright, first. Well, see, I knew about the wood charge. Alright, let's get back to work, shall we? Alright, the first thing you want to do is you want to grab glass. I'm just still shocked. I'm in shock right now. I'm shocked. Shock, not shot, but like shock. Dude, you can even build copper bars? Dude, that's even amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so shocked. I haven't played Minecraft in so long. Till I started doing videos and then it blew up and I was like, oh yeah, we gotta do more, Alright, that just mind blown, guys. If that's mind blowing, that is mind blowing how they added that. Because me and my brother were like, oh yeah, they should do the copper. And they did. That's shocking. Alright, first you want to clean out a location of where you want to build it. Next, you want to start getting your frame built and designed. Now, I did this, which was an idiot mistake. Never use thin glass underwater. One reason why is it's so thin that you can't see it, and it ends up causing you to not notice it. So I'm going to use thicker one. I'm going to build a pretty good size deal like this. And I'm going to build it up. So watch this, guys. We're going to take and we're going to build it up. One reason why it has to be above the water. You don't technically have to do it. This is what I'm going to be doing. Alright, let's get to... I got to build these up above the water so I know where the actual line is. So I could just, Alright. And if you destroy this, it's probably not a good idea to actually, like, do this in survival. You'd probably, like, drown. But I'm doing it in creative, so you can do it in creative if you want, and you can switch it to survival when you get it done. Now, no one has requested this, but I figured I'd do it. Just give y'all some crazy idea to actually try, to be honest. I think y'all probably will actually try it. Not saying that y'all are crazy, but it's an idea. It's a crazy idea. You can build it if you want. Let's get this finished. Let's keep up. There we go. And what we're doing is we're trying to block out the water right now so we can have a clear idea of where we're actually building it. Dang it, I keep doing that. I keep building on that side. Alright, there. It's all blocked out of the water. Those are the edge. Now what I want to do is I'm going to get a light in here, so we wanted to use this. Now these are the sea lanterns. They're going to really add color to your ground. But we're not done there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all the ground out. Like this. But we're not done. We're going to actually build that. There, we're taking this ground out. Get out of... What the heck? Get out of my home. Oh, no, get out of my... well, we got a fish. I wasn't trying to kill it. I was trying to get it out. Alright, this is going to be pretty cool, guys. I actually think this is going to actually really work out. So there. Alright, we need to get some some sponges. Some sponges. Where are the sponges? In stone. Sponge. Dang, come on. I don't even know if it's gonna work, to be honest. Alright, there we go, guys. We got it all finished. Well, not like finished like we're done. But we finished it to where you can actually come in here without dying. That's kind of what we're actually doing. Now you want to be able to where you can find it and where you can access it quickly. So that's why I put the lights at the bottom. You can't like tell like from here, but like let me build a bridge to it so that way you can actually get like, you know, get in. You can tell your friends, be like, hey, I got this secret base, you know, can't see it. They'd be like, and then you just magically jump in the water and they're like freaking out. That would actually scare the crap out of people. But see, with the glass like this, you can actually do blue glass if you want it more invisible. I think that's what we probably should do, is more blue glass. But I wanted to do it glass, the clear glass, so y'all can get like a deal. I want to see, hold up, if I do this. Dude, hold up, guys. Can you actually see that? Hold up. Dude. That is lit. Oh my gosh, guys. Did y'all... Dude. We're gonna do it. Guys, we changed our idea. Okay, instead of like the regular glass that we normally do, we're actually gonna do blue glass. So bear with us. I just realized that if we take the actual blue glass, we can make the house almost invisible. Okay, so bear with us. Okay, look at the difference between the glass and the blue glass. The blue glass actually makes it almost invisible. So guys, we're gonna actually do that. We're gonna make our house invisible in water. So I know we just took out like all the water, so we're gonna actually hurry this up so that there, you know, doesn't actually have to stay. Water, like that. So bear with us, guys. We're gonna redo all this glass here. We're gonna make our house completely invisible. Like there's like no way you can actually know it's there. Dude, that skeleton is like watching me. He knows that I'm building something secret, and he's like the nosy little neighbor who won't leave you alone. I know you guys know who I'm talking about. So I think blue glass you can actually see out of, I think, clearly down here. I think, hold on, let me test it. I think, hold on, let me see. I know clear glass you can see out here. You can see the blue, you can like see outside, but I think we should leave at least this amount of actual glass. Now, I just realized that the actual lamps that I used are like way too bright and will give your, location actual there, so you might not want to use like that. You want to keep it like hidden. So I just realized, like, if we let me get up, let me get flying again. Okay, so like, see, look at that, it looks completely invisible, guys. I'm serious. Even from afar, where's the house? Literally, it, well, you can actually see it down here because it's not as dark as this. But guys, we're gonna actually make this. Hold on, I got an idea. So we're gonna I think we can use sea lamps. I think there's sea lamps down here. I believe they still have it. I think. want to say they do. Don't they have the sea lamp still left? I'm blind as crap. I can't even see what I... Like, that's a sea... No, I'm not the sea lanterns, but there's like sea lamps. Wow, they added a yellow one. Wow, I did not see that. Alright, let me use the frog light. I want to see what color it looks like. I know it looks like yellow, but I want to see if it's bright. Oh. Okay, that is way too bright. We don't want that. Is there a way to darken it, though? Like, I want the light down there, but I don't want, like, super dark or, like, super bright to where, like, the people can actually see in. So I think what we're going to do is just stick with the glass, guys. The blue glass. Alright, so that's the base of the deal, is what we kind of did. Now, let's get the actual blue. So we're going to use Laptos, because it's the closest blue we can actually get. You don't actually have to use it if you don't want to. We kind of want it to blend with the water, kind of make it look a little bit visible. Like that. Also adds a nice ground to it, I actually think. Now let's get a torch in here. I think what we're going to use is maybe, let's see about the sea pickle. Can we actually see? Okay, how do we light the sea pickle? Ain't there a way to light the sea pickle? Like, I'm so confused of like how to actually use the sea pickle. I never use it. Well, that destroyed my deal. Okay, that didn't last long. Alright, sea pickle's not a good idea. Alright, let's see a lantern. Like, let's see about, like, this lantern here. Wax Obsidian lantern. How bright is it? It's still noticeable, but not as bad. I think because of the lines here. I just realized I'm gonna redo it to where it's all blue glass instead. Like, cause I was looking at it from the top and I'm like, you can still see that there's like glass down there. So I kind of don't want, like, if you're gonna use this as like a secret base to win against like the war, you kind of don't want like it to be actually. Hold up, did I get that one? Okay, I did. Oh, we're gonna get it to where it works. Just bear with us. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to figure out like exactly what to actually do. Okay, now I gotta get a Dell because there's so much water in here still. Now I gotta get another freaking Dell. There we go. Okay, now it's back. I think that might work a lot better. Let me see. Dude, look at that. See, even like down in the ocean you can't tell, but like up here, not really. You can't really tell. I think you can tell because like the glass in the water and stuff like that right here. What we're gonna actually do is destroy like the corners and stuff. Not that. Dang it. I keep messing up, guys. So, just hang tight. Hang on, let me fix this. I was saying the dark wood would look better, but hang on, let me see about the lighter wood. Or lighter glass. Let me see about that. Let's see if this light blue looks better. No, that looks worse. What about, there's another blue. I'm trying to find that exact blue that would actually match, like, the actual... No, that dark blue just, it matches a lot better. So we're just going to take that out and take that out. Alright, so guys, we got this. You don't have to use Laptane if you don't want to. Also, if you're doing this as 5, it's probably not a good idea. So you can do whatever you want, but we are going to actually do it a little bit different. So let's go and we don't want to use a bright color. So we're kind of just going to stew with like a darker color, to be honest. What about this? What if I use that? How would that look from the sky? Let's see if I... almost invisible. So like if I do like a green or a blue, it'd probably like work. I think we're gonna go with a green. Let me look at the concrete. Oh, that green's too bright. The dark green. Ooh, I think the cyan blue might look better. I don't know, because they actually have like blue. I want to find like an ocean. Ooh, there's that one. Dude, that is so cool. I would do that in my house. The creeper looking color, dude, that looks super sick, dude. Okay, they do have dark blue. I think we're gonna do with the dark blue, to be honest. Can't go blue with like blue, so like we're gonna do all that like that. Yeah, I think we gotta actually do this. Now I want the top to look like there's nothing here. So we're actually gonna remove all this water or this right here. We're gonna do like a water section, but like a secret door. So like from right here, I think we're gonna. So like right about here, dude. What if they change the color of the ladder, dude? That'd be in Minecraft. Yeah, another idea. Okay, I don't think you can actually use that. Dang it! I just realized I don't think you can use like the ladder on the glass. I think they think that's unstable. I gotta find another way of making it to where you can come down. I could do stairs, I guess. But I'd have to do some type of like stairs that match, kind of. The wax. Alright, let's try the wax copper. No, I think we're just gonna have to do the glass. The blue glass. Because there's not like technically like a blue wood that I could do that might work. So I'm gonna have to use like a glass, unfortunately. Because I don't want to use all these little bright ones. Now see how you can actually see the base? We don't want that. Now this is just a small base. You can build it bigger. I don't really care. I'm just gonna see if I can let's go with let's see if we can find okay, what goes over this? Okay, I think I got an idea. Let's use sand. I think we can use sand. That zombie is really annoying. Come on, let me see if I can put sand there. It might say, oh, you might be like, hey, you can see the base. Actually, I'm gonna actually make it to where it's even more secretive. Right now, you can actually see the base, and that's not good, right? Yeah, not that great. What if we do sandstone under like the whole place right here? So when if they dig down, they just see sandstone. But like leave like this one spot to where you can drop down. So like there's gonna be like a section right here. Actually, I think it might have to be a little further down like this. Alright, let me see. Drop down there. And let me see about this. Nope, see that would have to be a problem. It'd have to be like right about there. Like that. It would have to be like a secret. Ooh, that's gonna be like really challenging to be honest. Like, let's say we do this, cover this with sand. Just bear with us, guys. It's a random idea, so don't actually. If it works, then use it. But I'm trying to figure out like a secret way of like getting down, where you're not dying, and like with the people. No, saved it. Like you can actually like have a secret like actual underground base. So I'm gonna actually do this. So I'm gonna take and make it like where it's even more secret. by adding more sand to the dill so it doesn't look like suspicious how there's just like a pile of sand right here. And what you could do is you could actually like do this, like put like regular piles of like whatever to make it even more camouflaged. Because I want to make this base like camouflaged. To be honest, I don't think I can actually find my village or my map. Actually, to be honest. Let's put some cactus and make it even more invincible. I'm trying to make the top invincible so that way like you can't tell what I'm working on downstairs because I wanna finish the downstairs. Um, I know it's a crazy idea. It might not work for a lot of people, but it's just an idea. Where the freaking heck is the cactus, dude? Where is the cactus? Wait, what is that? Short and dry. Oh, did they actually add it dry? Man, I missed so much of y'all's updates. What the heck is that? A pitcher pod? Dude, I missed so much. Dude, I've missed so much of their stuff, dude. I missed this, dude. This looks so nice. The strip hell, dude. I love Minecraft, and I love the way they keep updating to make it a little more interesting every time. See, like these vaults and stuff, like that is amazing, dude. To actually understand that. Where the heck is the cactus? I'm looking for the cactus. What is this? A dried gas. Poor guy. He looks sad. Wait, hold up. If you actually drop water on the gas, like dried gas, would it actually come back to life? We gotta test that now. No, it literally. Oh, crap. No, 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 no. Oh, I messed myself up. Hold on, guys. I messed myself up. Ah, dang it. There's still some water. Dang. There we go. Alright. So I'm trying to make it to where it's like invisible to where you can't like see, like you just see someone like, actually wait a minute, we need to make this to where this looks like this. Hold up, guys. Dang it, I dropped sand down there. So I'm gonna put some like bouncy stuff right there, but I want to make this look like, okay, like this is the hut. Dude, I got an idea, guys. We're gonna make it work. Watch this. It's like this. This is the house, right? And this is the base. I've got a crazy idea. It's like the most crazy idea I've ever had. So like, bear with us, because we don't know what we're doing. So we're gonna make this look like this is our little hut. So it's gonna be like a hut inside the hut, kind of. Okay, so like we're gonna take this stone. Let's do a stone, and then we're gonna add like this. Make it look like it's a house. Like this is that. This is all that we built. Like make it look like it's actual like. It's gonna scare the crap out of people. Because you're gonna be like, oh, this is all you built? This sucks. And then we have an underground, like, water house. That's gonna be, like, sick. I say sick a lot because, like, I'm from that era. Alright, let's finish this up, dude. I actually think this is gonna look pretty nice when we get it finished, guys. I was kind of skeptical of, like, how to do it, but now I've got a crazy idea of, like, how to do it. Just bear with us. Bear with us. There we go. Sand like that. Sand like that. Sand, sand, sand. Sand like that. Boom. But watch, we're going to make the outside look so nice that it looks like our house. Watch, we're going to take oak stairs and put it right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. There. All the way around. So we're gonna make it look like this is our house, to be honest. We're gonna make it so crazy, so watch out. No, I don't want like 2 right there. I want like 1 right here. Alright, so look at this, guys. It looks ugly, right? It looks like I don't want it, right? It looks invisible. This is our house. It looks stupid, doesn't it, guys? But here's the crazy part. We're gonna take this ugly looking disgusting little house here. Oh, I don't want like that. I forgot that was sand. Take the sandstone right there. And we're gonna build the door. And we're gonna build it with the I think what we should do is like what is a color that blends in with sand? Let me try this. No, let's add something like they can easily get. Because if they do this in survival. There we go. Alright, so guys, this is gonna be crazy, so hang on. It's gonna freak everybody out once we get finished with it, I think, to be honest. Because they're gonna think this is all that you got, and they're gonna be like, this is your house? That looks sucky as crap, you know? They're gonna be like, that looks like crazy. Because it looks like a piece of crap. And you're like, you walk in, you know, you got your little bed. Let's get the bed. Let's get the bed, actually, to be honest. Make it look like it's actually your house. So we're gonna have the bed, like, right here. But here's the thing. We're going to add a secret slot. I think we can figure... I've always had problems trying to figure out the trapdoors and stuff like that. But I think what we're going to do is, like, add, like... Snow is a deal that's flat when it gets destroyed. Wait, what about that... What about that deal? They were talking about, like, using that... this... Like, as, like, this... Yeah, let's say you fall. You want something you can land on. I'm trying to figure out like what actually to place there, because I want to place it to where it's like secret. Okay, I'm gonna use the pearl white. I'm gonna use the. Okay, that's the sand, and I'm gonna use the trapdoors here. Oh, dude, hold on. If I use sand, I want to test this idea. So hang on, guys. Oh, I will still keep the sand there. So we need to find something that could actually like. See, I want it to where like it opens up and the sand drops down there. But hang on. I gotta work on this. This is the problem I have. It's these trapdoors. I think we just have one. I think might be better. Like if we just have one trapdoor instead of like multiple, we might be able to like work the trap. Let me see. Let's get some redstone. I'm trying to work on like the trap. Like what if we make like the most amazing looking trap in the world and like it works? Is there a way to actually... Okay, there is a way to do it here. I just realized that. Okay, let me see if I can get the knob button. Let me see. Let me see. Where's the knob or the button at? Lever's right there. Okay, that will work, dude. That will work. So we need it like on the door, like right here. So this needs to be like gone. So that way we can actually do it like there. But see how it's got that sand and you can actually see out? We need to cover that. So that's where we get some sand and we covered it up, boys. So actually, we need to cover that up. So I need to find a way. We can't cover that up. I don't think. And to make it look like it got covered. Oh, dude, I actually will cover like that. I just realized that, like, that's the problem right there. When I cover that up, it's gonna add like a really deal. Let me see if I can add a painting. If I can add a painting right there, that would be amazing. Ah, dang, it's always that glass. I love how the sand's like just being destroyed. Gosh, no, let me see. Will it destroy it? It will not destroy. Son of a dick, it will. It won't let me do this. Hold up. Maybe it's because it's too small, but I got an idea. I wanna finish this because I think it would be like the most amazing house to actually have. Dang, stop destroying like that. I need to make it even on this side so it doesn't look like too suspicious of why it's done that way. So it needs to look like that. How the heck is a picture on the freaking top of the roof? That doesn't make sense. Okay, let me see if it actually... Yeah, see, that is just right there. That's kind of our problem right now. We got like the sand right here. Let me see if I can do this. Hold up. There's a way to do it, and I gotta figure out like actually like how it's done. I can use a redstone block, I think. Okay, bear with us, guys. We're trying to figure this like trap system up. And this is always the confusing part. I think with the redstone block, I think we can actually do it like, we can actually cover it like properly, and then like keep it covered, and then have the redstone like that. I think. Hold up. Oh, it's because of the redstone block. Crap, I keep forgetting. What is another thing that actually uses redstone? Wait, there was another device that uses redstone that might work a little bit better. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, dude, we could use copper. Oh my gosh, there's so much I missed. I've got to start paying attention to this. Hold on, let me see about this. So it's a crazy idea. I'm trying to work on this secret trap. So I've got the house. It looks nice. It looks good. But there's this trap here I'm trying to set. And I'm so confused on it right now. But I think I might can solve it. I just got to figure it out. What's a crafter? Oh, wait. I've already tried that. Okay. What about like if we use this? Because remember they said something about, oh, like if you use the pistons and stuff. Oh my gosh. No. Dang it. I destroyed my outside. When you're building a lot like this, you end up destroying like the outside, and it gets really to the point frustrating. You just like destroy the whole design and then redo it to make it look better. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it look the same to where it doesn't like throw people off. I want to make it look like a piece of crap, kind of like this, and then I have like a secret location here. But for some freaking reason, it does not want me to work this out. I don't know why. I think it's sticky pistons, I think. That's what they used. Because I want like this to be like the secret location right here. Okay, I don't really care about the sand right there. Like this would be like the secret location, and then it covers. And like all you have to do is like activate it or whatever. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Let me take that out. I think that, see, like that. And see, it'll look the same. And then all of a sudden, once this go on, boom, it's not the same. Same. And then not the same. Kind of like at a secret location, but it's not working for me. Hold up. I think it might if I do it right. I gotta work on this. This is a very challenge because if I did the ocean like the sea, you can like see everything, dude. That's really nice. But I gotta work on this secret trap door right here because I want it where like no one knows like where your base is at, kind of. You know, you want to make it where like it gives them a hard time to find you. Okay, let me see if I can patch this up. Dang it. No, dang, not again. I keep destroying the same things I freaking build, dude. I hate this part. That's the one bad part about like creative. Like every time you build, you end up destroying something that you worked hard on. So I can't use redstone because redstone automatically unlocks it. And we need something that we can use. Redstone compactor, redstone repeater. What's the difference between the two? Like I'm so confused of like I think this one might be the better one. I think this is the compactor, right? Alright, let's see if I can work with that. Let me see. Let's use the glass and then let's use the redstone. All this apart. Dude, I actually destroyed my actual roof. Dude, I actually pushed it up. Holy crap, that was crazy. Okay, that actually might work. I'm just trying to figure out like what material sticks to like the actual like stone, because like I need something to stick to the sand to make it invisible. I might just have to do this. I might just have to do this. Like in order for someone to actually like come down here, they're gonna have to like destroy like sandstone. I think that's probably like my best bet. Or like wait, what if we use yellow glass? Is that yellow enough to actually like cover the secret location? No, they'll definitely tell, so we can't use that. I want to try to make it invisible, but it's really getting to the point where it's frustrating. Y'all guys will probably like find a different way of actually doing it. Now I could do like a whole like just a whole like line down here of just stairs. I mean that actually might work a little bit better. But I kind of don't want to like do the same type stuff. Okay, I actually, hold on. I want to see something. So bear with us, guys. We're going to work on this together. Because I want like a secret location where no one sees it. But that's the problem. Every time I'm trying to figure out like a secret location, they might actually be able to find it. Let me see if I use this wood. Put it here. And I put sand over it. Would the sand actually like go on the machine? No, it will go like that. Well, I guess that actually can work. To be honest, I think that will work. Watch. Let's say you put like a lantern there, or like lanterns in your building, which actually I need to do. And then like no one's looking. head down here, climb back up, and then close it. See, that's another problem right there. Hold up. Hold up. What if I do the trapdoor like on the second level? Like, what if I don't do it like at the top level? If I do it at the second level, would that work? Like, what if I do it like right here? No, I'm gonna like right here. To where it's a little bit like discreetly. Like we can put like a sand. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Oh, yeah, dude. No one can see it. And then you can just go down. And then while you're up. Oh, dude, I think we figured it out, guys. I think we figured it out. Hold up. I think we figured it out. Best idea ever. Hold up, guys. I don't think I can. Wait, can I put a ladder right there? Yeah, I can. Alright, let's put ladders right there. Oh, that's the lanterns. That's the problem. You're gonna have to just stay in the dark if you go down here. There's literally you can watch a creeper, dude. I think hold up. I think I got an idea. So bear with us, guys. Okay, so we built that, and then we built that. The way to do it is drop it like that. So like, if you go down here, hold up. Drop it there. Secret! You just gotta make sure you have like sand with you right now. Apparently like you would add like a lot of sand with you. Okay, some weird reason I did that. Hold on, let me destroy this real quick. I got blue glass, I can fix that real easy. Hold up. Dude, we figured it out. You wanna go up, get rid of the sand block, and then you just jump. Obviously there's the problem again right here. So that sand will cover that, but it won't cover this. I hate this. Why does it make it so difficult to find the covering piece of it? Oh, you would have to use another sand just to put it there. You would have to place one right there to make it invisible. So you would have to destroy that and go down. And then get right about here, place one there, and then place one like above you as you go down so that no one actually like tells it's there. That sucks. Alright, so that's the way we're going to do it, guys. We're going to do it that way. Let's get started. Since we piddled and played around with this, we don't have much time. We got to build this. Now, you guys know it's already nighttime, and it's already getting to the point where it's too dark down here. So we're going to need light. Well, the problem is with light, we don't have this. Let me see if the glowstone will be bright enough. Oh, we do. That's too bright. We want it to where it's bright, but not, like, super bright. Because we don't want, like, the people to see us. Let's see if we can add a candle. I think candles would actually be a good idea. Let me see. Get the torch now. That's bright, but not that. You would have like to add like so many candles just to make it bright. Alright guys, we're gonna have to do that. Just bear with us. Dang it, I keep destroying the blue concrete. You would have to literally add candles to your basement, pretty much. Just to have it enough brightness to where you can actually see. Alright, so that's the bad side about building like a house in the water. Is the water gets too dark and you can barely see. But I think if I look at it from above, let's look at it from above, guys. guess what you could do is have your bed like up here, and like all your other supplies down there. Let me see if you can actually see it. Oh, dang, there's another problem. Yeah, guys, you can literally see. Oh, we're gonna have to. Oh, we're gonna have to darken it. We're gonna have to darken it, guys. We gotta darken that. We can't let people like see it. So what if we do another level? Like, what if we just darken it again with another panel of glass? Would that work? Would that cover it like darker? Let me tie it with just like one side of the building. No. What about black glass? What if we use black glass? Okay, so guys, we tried the dark blue and it doesn't work. It doesn't keep it still. We're gonna try black, tinted. What's the difference between tinted? Oh, that's too dark. So apparently they added tinted and then they have black. That's a little weird to have the same color. Let me see about black. It doesn't matter what I do. I don't think I can actually make it invisible, to be honest. I think it's just the way it's gonna have to be. It's like this. If your people are in survival, I don't think they should be able to see it. I mean, if they don't go like oceaning or whatever near your village. I mean, I could just like block it off, like just make it all sand, but I kind of want to make it a little bit festive. Yeah, I want to make it a little bit festive. I don't want to make it like covered it all until, so you might have to stick with the way it is. Alright, well guys, this is our house. It looks like a piece of crap. It really does, but it's got a secret. Go down here. Cover that, and look. Your own little private section. You can bet, we're gonna put a crafting table in here and a furnace in here. I think the furnace should be fine in here. Boom. And then you can build a chest in here. Let's get some chest in there. I'm gonna do... I think you can build... Hold on, let me check the shelves. Can the shelves be on there? Yeah, so you can build like shelves. That's just so cool that we got shelves now. That's amazing. Minecraft, you keep coming out with some crazy stuff. But your stuff gets so much better than like we ever thought it could be. Like, I was shocked actually, like they actually changed the animals. Okay, there's the chest. Alright. Let's just add a inner chest. So like we can add chest and whatever. How is that in there? I guess like that. It's gonna be like your little quiet place. I mean, it is noticeable from the air. Like, it is noticeable. But, like, no one will know you have it unless they're, like, have x-ray vision and they can, like, see it down there, to be honest. It is quite dark down there. But you can cover it up with sand if you just don't want to use glass. You could just make it however you want. Just make it glow windows or whatever. Which I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually darken it a little bit. So, unfortunately, I thought we were going to do like a whole glass deal. But now I realize that it's going to be like too dark or like too light there. So we kind of don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it to where like it's... Here with this, guys. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change my idea. We're still going to make it underwater, but we're just going to make it to where it's not as noticeable. So like this side here won't be as noticeable. We're covering it for now, but like I'm gonna cut it out and actually design it properly. What the freak was that? I don't know, guys. I don't know what the heck that was. But guys, alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take and make this. So it doesn't look like a sand, does it? It looks like just a base. But here's the thing. We're going to take the sandstone, since it's a little bit stronger than the sand, and as the same color, we're going to add the sand. We're going to actually do smooth sand. I think it looks a little bit better. Cut out a 4 section of it. That's not the sand. Alright, here. I'll do it here. Just block it off like that. I did not mean to destroy that. Oh, guys, we just destroyed one of our blue glasses. Dang it, not again. It's the second time I've destroyed the blue glass 17 times now, probably. Okay, we're gonna want to like that. Where you can see out. Oh, I think it was a zombie villager or a zombie that drowned. Alright, let's get this side done. It's not as noticeable, but let me see if I can make it a little bit more invisible. Okay, so the clear glass is really not helping. So let's see if we could do like another dark blue. Let's see if that will make it a little bit more invisible. That's not too bad, actually, to be honest. It's a lot darker than I thought it would be, but let me see if I can do black. See if it'll make it like completely darker. I kind of want to make it like a darker. Let me see about like dark black. Oh, dude, that actually... What about yellow? Like, if I take yellow and make it, like, completely dark, would it actually work with the yellow? Or would I, like, make it more brighter? That's the yellow, and that's the black. I think we're gonna go with the black, dude. I think we're gonna go with the black. Crap, 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 crap. Did not want that, did not want that. Alright, let's go back into the house and let's finish this up. We're trying to make it invisible, but right now it's not working. Are you serious? So we destroyed, see, we covered it all, besides like right there for some, like if you want to, I think that's actually dried up. Hold up. No, it's not. Crap, 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 crap. About to say the S word, not going to. Gets like right here. You can like keep building. Ah, crap. Why isn't it doing this to me? Alright, so let's see if we can destroy this. Let's do a little bit like more black right there, and then like just replace the blue, make it darker.